Hey everyone, G Loves Trains here. You join me here in Inverness this morning, where I'm about to go for a ride with Scotrail up the far north line. It is Thurso that I'm off to, which is the highest up station in the UK, or the furthest, not the northernmost station in the UK, that's the one, and I'm very excited to get on up there. I am just excited to be here in general, to be honest, because it's not all that often I find myself in the Scottish Highlands. Right, let's go get to Thurso. So it's an anytime day return I want, and with a rail card it costs £23.90. What platform do I need? Platform 5. So it is the 0700 service I'm going to be getting on, which is the first northbound Wick service of the day. Initially, I was planning on catching the second service of the day, but surprise, surprise, I've ended up waking up early and I was just in the mood to come and crack right on with it. Also, this way, it does mean I hopefully get to see a beautiful sunrise. I do love a good sunrise, me. So yeah, let's get on the train now. It's 158710. And we're off. I'm due to have 3 hours 59 minutes on this train now, and we will be making 22 intermediate stops on the way to Thurso, and if I've counted correctly, 6 of those are request stops. I have sat myself down in an airline style seat on the right hand side of the train. It is quite quiet on this train though, so I can always squidge over to the left if I need to for the views, and it won't be too long until we have a clearer view out of the window. It should be going light in about 20 minutes or so, I think. We just made a stop at Bewley, which is the station that has the shortest station platform in Great Britain at just 15.06 metres long.
I do apologise, there is no hospitality Stuart on board this service this morning. This is due to lack of staff.
Listening to that announcement, it seems there's usually a catering trolley on board this service, but not today. Nay bother though, because I've brought my own food and drink, and I've got myself a vegan festive bake from Greggs to eat for me breakfast. I am like slightly addicted to these at the moment. They are absolutely delicious. I'm going to get crumbs everywhere eating this pasty, aren't I? Oh jeez. This always happens when I eat a pasty. So many crumbs. I'm determined not to get them on the floor. After leaving Dingwall, the Kyle of Loch line can be seen branching off to the left. Now I did have a ride along that line as well the day after making this journey to Thurso. All I'll say is that line is another absolute beauty, just like this one. And as it suddenly got a lot lighter outside, the beauty of the far north line became strikingly clear. I'd say sitting on the right hand side of this train was definitely the right choice. It is just flowing water galore out of the window right now. We're not even halfway through the journey and already this line is like up there as one of my favourites. I just love me flowing water. Whoa, I so want a photograph of that view.
We are now approaching Poole.
Wow, Rogart is a station with a view, alright. I'd love to visit here one day. Hey up, is the doctor at Golspie? We're just about to pass by Dunrobin Castle Station. It is an interesting station, that one, because it's only open between April and October when the castle itself is open. It is November now, so no trains are currently calling there. I was soon entranced once more by flowing water-esque views as we ran right alongside the coast. We passed a couple of beaches, including Brora Beach, and after about 20 minutes looking out to sea, we reached Helmsdale, which was where the train turned back inland for the rest of the journey. Blackpool Towers! So we just passed by Alton Brayac station, and I didn't realise this, but I've just been reading about it. That station has actually been temporarily closed for just over a year now due to access problems. Scotrail are trying to ensure the platform and facilities are safe for customers to use. So yeah, not sure when that will be back open again. We're at Northernmost Junction. This is the last stop before Thurso. We will be reversing back out of this station, and then it'll take about 10 minutes to get to Thurso.
This train is for Whitby. The next stop is Thurso.
Alrighty, I'm here at Thurso, the northernmost station in the UK. Once the train departs here, it's going to go and make a second stop at Northernmost Junction before heading on to terminate at Wick. Thurso's a Scotrail only station. It's got one platform and it sees just 4 trains per day in either direction. There is a Premier Inn there that's catching my eye. Maybe I'll have to stay there one day. I think that is actually the northernmost Premier Inn in the UK. Everything's the northernmost here at Thurso. I've got about 2 hours to spend here now, so I'm going to head on out of the station and see what's around. Well, within a couple of minutes, I've already found myself some flowing water. This is the River Thurso, and I am going to have a bit of a riverside walk now as I follow alongside the river down to the sea. Oh, I love seeing 2 bodies of flowing water meet. You know what else the northernmost town on Great Britain's got? It's got a beach. Happy days. It's a little bit windy here, but I want to go get down on that beach. In the distance there, you can see, if you can just make it out on camera, where that yellow ferry is there. That's Scrabster Port, where you can catch a ferry over to Stromness on the Orkney Islands. I wouldn't mind coming back here one day and giving that ferry ride a try. Squishy babies! Alrighty, I'm off the beach now, and this is pretty much the end of my time here at Thurso. I have thoroughly enjoyed visiting the northernmost everything place today, and getting to ride along that far north line for the first ever time. I tell you what, it is such a scenic route. Like I mentioned before, it's easily up there as one of my favourite railway lines to ride on, and I cannot wait to go and ride back along it to Inverness. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye byes! I've just done a few outtakes of this, my bum is like really hurting right now.